Welcome back to the Fox 4 Weather Center. Well, it was the coldest Veterans Day on record for many communities across Southwest Florida. So let's take a look at some of those morning temperatures, record-breaking temperatures. Punta Gorda, we started off with a low of 39 degrees. That broke the former record by 5 degrees, that old record set back in 1926 and 1943. For Naples, we started off the morning officially at 44 degrees, so that broke that record of 47, most recently set in 1993. And in Fort Myers, we were just 1 degree shy. We started off this morning at 42 degrees, and tomorrow morning expected to be within a degree of records as well. Elsewhere, we woke up to lows of 37 for Immokalee as well as LaBelle, 39 for Palmdale and Arcadia as well as Punta Gorda. But when you factor in that wind, it felt much chillier. For example, Punta Gorda this morning, it felt more like 32 degrees for 2 straight hours between 5:30 a.m. and 7:30 a.m. And again, tomorrow morning, we're going to have a bit of a wind chill. So currently, as you're out there, already dropping into the 40s, not even including the wind right now. 49 in Palmdale, 48 coming in for Punta Gorda, currently 57 for Fort Myers. And right now we're at 58 degrees in Cape Coral as our big race is underway. Let's take you live now to the Midpoint Bridge as those runners are now on their way back. So they have now crossed to one side of the Midpoint Bridge. Now they're on their way back, and it does look like these are the first few to cross the finish line tonight. And overall, it's really great weather for a nice run. Maybe a little on the chilly side for our spectators out there. But of course, our Bella line will have a full report for you tonight on that event on Fox 4 News at 10. So behind that front, high pressure is settled in, and that's why things are nice and quiet. That's also why the dry air outside, you can likely feel those very low dew points, that low humidity. Your skin might be feeling it tonight. Winds continue out of the north and east. But as this area of high pressure continues to shift eastward, that will induce more of an easterly wind as we head into tomorrow. That means that more Atlantic moisture will start to stream in. So the very low humidities that we are dealing with today, and by the way, all of our humidities earlier this afternoon dropped below 35%. That's why some of us were under a red flag warning, because it basically puts us in a critical position for an increased fire weather, especially considering just how dry our conditions have been. All of this dry air just continues to dry out any vegetation out there. But for tomorrow, with that wind shift, our humidities are expected to stay out of that critical threshold and generally range from 44 up to 54% as we head into the afternoon hours. So speaking of those winds, not quite as breezy as today. Initially expected out of the northeast, 11 to 12 miles per hour for those gusts. And then those winds will become easterly as we step into the afternoon with those gusts right around 11 miles per hour. So we'll kick off tomorrow morning, chilly, but lots of sunshine on the way. It does look like we will stay mostly sunny, just a few clouds in the mix as we head into the afternoon hours. And if you're craving some warmer temperatures tomorrow afternoon, that's when we'll start to rebound back to the 70s. Meanwhile, today, some of us struggled to even hit that 60-degree mark. So morning temperatures, not including the wind, 39 for Arcadia, 43 for Lehigh Acres as well as LaBelle. We'll wake up to lows in Naples around 50. Factor in that wind. It's going to be feeling more like 34 in Arcadia, more like 36 for Punta Gorda, and feeling more like the lower 40s across the board. Now, as for those afternoon temperatures, low to mid 70s are expected, and then we'll continue to head toward 80 degrees by Friday afternoon. And then looking ahead to the weekend, mostly sunny skies are expected with high temperatures staying in the lower 80s.